On the screen, you see question number 2. So we have, as in question number 1, we have survey data consisting of 13 observations, and we need to find out quartiles, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, find out interquartile range, and find out the percentile, 90th percentile. Okay, so let's start with the meaning. What means the finding out the first quartile? So the following formula, percentile equals number of values below x divided by n-1 times 100, basically describes how to calculate a percentile, where first quartile counts as a 25th percentile, second quartile has meaning as a 50th percentile, third quartile is 75th percentile, and the interquartile range is the difference between third quartile and the first quartile. Okay, let's find out what's the first quartile or 25th percentile. So in the data set, in the sample consists of 13 observations. So n capital N is 13. So if we take n-1, we get 12. So 12 times percentile, which is 0.25 times 12, gives us the number 3. So what is the position, which data stands in the fourth position, so that there are 3 numbers in the rank series? So, and that is clearly 12, okay? Because below 12, there are 3 numbers. So 12 is the first quartile or the 25th percentile. Let's do the second quartile. So in order to calculate the second quartile, instead of percentile, we need to plug in 50%. So dividing both sides by 100 and then multiplying by 12, we get 6. So we are looking for the number below which there are 6 members of the sample, and this is clearly 22. So position of 22 is 7th, so there are 6 numbers below 22. So second quartile would be 22. Third quartile is 75th percentile. So instead of percentile in the formula, we plug 75%, then divide both sides by 100%, which gives us 0.75, and multiply both sides by 12. That gives us number 9. So now we need to find out the number in the data in the sample, so that there are 9 numbers below that certain number, and this is clearly 29, position of which is the 10th place. So there are 9 numbers below 29. So that means that 75th percentile or the third quartile is 29. To calculate in the quartile range, we just subtract 12 from 29, where 29 is the third quartile and 12 is the first quartile. So that gives us 17. So IQR is 17. Now let's find out how to calculate the 90th percentile. So we use the same formula, but we need a little bit trick to do here, because if we, instead of percentile, we plug 90% and then divide everything by 100 and multiply both sides by 12, we get 10.80. So there is nothing standing in 11.8 position, because positions are natural numbers, right? So what we need to do is to weight now, weight 31, which stands on the 11th position, and 35, which stands in the 12th position, by the weights 20% and 80%, and that gives us 34.20. So 34.20 is the 90th percentile. That concludes answer on question number 2 from chapter 2. Thank you for your attention.